What's going on? Good evening, everybody. Yes, I hope everyone has taken their blood pressure pills, your crazy pills, everything you need. I do see some things in the chat. We're gonna get to y'all in a minute, but I do hope you woosawed it. And this is Tuesday, so you've kind of looked at everything and analyzed everything, and now you're a little bit more calmer. But I feel like it still stings just a little bit. So us ladybirds, we haven't had a chance to get it out of how we felt about the game. And we're going to have somebody that hasn't been around in a minute. But I'm so glad to have her back. We're going to let her introduce herself for a moment. But in case you guys don't know who we are, and I see y'all in here kicking it already. Look, we're going to, I see you, Bucks fan. I mean, and you held your promise. You're going to be back. But once again, if you're new to the channel, please hit subscribe button, share this out. We are trying to get to 4K. As a matter of fact, let me go ahead and share this real quick. Make sure it's everywhere that it needs to be. Make sure it's in the group. Please share this out so no one misses an episode, okay? But in case you don't know, we are the Ladybirds of AFN, the first lady full panel of women that talks about our Falcons. And we were hoping that Tuesday was going to be one of those, we was going to take a shot. We was going to have us a ball. But something that the Falcons didn't do, play ball. So let's go ahead and introduce who we are. So we're going to go ahead and start this off with the lady right next to me. Introduce yourself.
Well, I'm better known as Auntie Pam from good old Seatown, Columbus, Georgia. Welcome to our show, y'all.
Whew, yeah, welcome, Ms. Pam. Me and her had a great weekend. Starting with the pep rally that we talked about. We had a party bus on the way to the pep rally.
Karina party. I call it Karina party bus.
Karina party bus. Shout out to the super fan that was on our show a few weeks ago. Yes. She invited us out to party with her for her birthday, which is actually today. So it's her day. Her birthday is actually today. So if you're watching, Karina, happy birthday to you, love. And then we went from the party bus to Club Vibes.
Birthday. It
was a vibe, and we had a great time. And yes, then of course my baby's birthday it was this weekend. Well, yesterday, it's the 8th. So of course I had to give her some love too, because like, Mom, nope, you're staying home and you're gonna treat me. They're like, but it's a Falcons game. I don't care. It's my birthday. So I stayed in to watch the game, but I'm glad I decided to make that happen because they would have seen me on the field fighting. Zach. So, I'm just saying, that coach just need to get. Anyway, I am Ms Maggie T. As y'all know, Maggietproductions. What I do with the Ladybirds of AFN, Atlanta Falcons Nation, Candid Room, and more. Y'all know me around the world, as well as who's right underneath us. And welcome back.
Yes. Hi, everybody. It's Asia from Northeast Atlanta.
Northeast Atlanta.
Nice to see y'all again. I know it's been a minute because of school and all of that, but I'm back though. And I know I'm having a hard time talking because I got my wisdom teeth taken out. So I'm gonna try.
Okay. Do your best. Now, are you back with us for a while, or kind of just in between school?
It's gonna be for a while, yeah. Because since I got this whole assessment done and all of that, now I have some free time, so I'll be able to join.
See it, and then we got Dottie. Durag dirty. Dirty bird. We wanted to come in here with do-rags on today, but we couldn't quite do that. So here with us, introduce yourself.
I'm Christy from Mississippi. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
But today I'm Dottie Do-Rag. Shout out. That's the only highlight that I have, and as you notice, I'm wearing the shades. Block the same team that I saw from last year is just to block it out.
Woo! So that means it's going to be a great episode. So we got something to say today. So
yes,
let's go ahead and give a shout out to the fans. And like I said,
yes,
I need to see a lot of likes on this video as well as lots of reshare. Tell me you reshared this. Put it on your Facebook.
I shared it.
Put it on your Instagram. Put it wherever you can put it. Let everybody know the Lady Birds are here. We got a lot of stuff, and then I see somebody in the chat, you know, bushy-eyed and bright-tailed, happy. Right here. Bucks, Rays, and Bolts. Let's go.
So, this dude is everywhere. Yeah, he'll be here tonight. You better stay here.
I said, you need to be back here.
Come every week.
He is. He's very loyal. I can say that. So shout out to you.
Appreciate that.
You won the game. It wasn't. I mean,
wasn't pretty.
We're gonna get into it. But
wasn't pretty out.
We won that game if we was doing what we needed to do. But okay, go ahead and take your little win. You were saying, oh, it's okay to split. Apparently, we did split.
We're gonna end up splitting. I tell you that.
We're gonna come back with a vengeance. Okay. So what's up, Silk Legacy? He said, "What's up, ladies? Buck, Tampa Bay. It's only one game. Duh. You get some. That's what I'm saying. Just one game. Just one game.
Just one game.
Okay. Took game 3 to beat us because we had swept y'all. So this is y'all Super Bowl. So yeah. Lee 85. He said, "Hey, you all. Hello. Did we sign 2 kickers? That I don't know.
I'm not sure. I
think it's one.
And then we still got Lenny Leg. So
Lenny's still on the practice squad. He's the international player.
Oh.
But if we find somebody else, but he did say he was going to try out quite a few. So I wouldn't be surprised. Let me go look. Let me see real quick. It'd be breaking news and stuff on us.
Yeah, it could be breaking news.
Atlanta Kickers, Falcons Kickers. But we're gonna get into that conversation a little bit too. Gives Wick a little time to get here as well. Good evening, everyone. Derek Hughes, how you doing?
Hey, Derek.
Hey, ladies, rise up. Going for Minnesota. Oh, yeah, we got to get ready.
Hello.
Yes. I'm not sure about 2 kickers, but I definitely heard about one. That's what I'm saying. I don't see anybody else right now.
I think it's
tried out, including 6 kickers. They did try out 6 kickers. So, but they signed one to the practice squad. So it's needed. Southside Ricky said, "What's going on, everyone? Falcons Nation and everybody." And then Jerome said, "Jerome in the house. What's beautiful, Lady Birds and everyone in the chat? I just took Cool on his tour of our building. He did good at his orientation. He's a hell of a forklift driver. I'm just saying, hey, ladies, love what you guys are doing and keeping it going. Israel Alice. That's a new face. I'm not sure if I see that.
Yes, new.
Welcome to chat. If you're new here, please. If you're chatting, you're probably subscribed anyway. But share this with your friend. Tell a friend to tell a friend. I know Jerome is crazy. Bucks, you all up in here. Go ahead talking all that smack. Go ahead. You earned it. You earned it. Y'all won. You get a little kudos for now. That's all you're gonna get, Bucks. Okay. Vincent Moore, what's up? Red and black.
Yeah, Vincent.
Hi everyone. I'm just coming back from the ledge. Derek.
Oh my goodness.
I think
hopefully we can talk you off the ledge.
I can say Coach was expecting me to be on that post-game show. I took my couple of more shots and went to sleep. I went to bed. I said, I ain't got nothing else to talk about right now.
I just went straight on to the model with a crowd of people and just went on home. That's what I did.
That's what you did. You just went on home, yeah.
I just went home with a bunch of with a long line in the MARTA station, and it was quiet too.
I'm sure it was quiet. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually feel good about the way we went out and fought. Okay. Yeah. I mean, there are some positives that we can definitely go over in a minute. It said, Floyd, Auntie Pam, Maggie, Beauty.
He meant to say Asia.
Oh, and Asia. Miss Asia. Sorry. Okay. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay. Because I gotta read stuff and I read it the way I see it.
Sorry, Asia.
Like, what are you trying to say? Francis, what's going on, Miss Love? How you doing? How you doing?
Hey, Francis.
This podcast, he will follow us at 9:35. We're going to try our best to get up out of here at that time, okay? Yes. But if but go ahead and roll up. If you want to leave us, go on over there at 9:35 so you can hear his perspective of what the hell happened, okay? Because we need everybody talking about it. Frederick Copperfield. Okay. New name I haven't seen.
New name.
Hell, everyone, I lost my voice at the Benz. A week of my cousin Christy. Okay. You being on your best behavior today. Connie, how you doing, love? Hey, ladies. It's a lot of y'all in here. And we rising.
A lot of females. That's good.
You said Chrissy's going to set it off on somebody Mississippi style.
Yeah. Straight to the hog pen. You don't know that pigs and hogs, they eat everything.
Hey, my beautiful Falcons family. Hey, yes, we got to see her. I got to put that picture up. Put that picture up in the chat. We seen her at the pep rally. We was kind of everywhere, so we couldn't stay and hang with her, but trying to get hugs from everybody. Everybody, I want to see you. It's like, God damn it, I can't be but too many places in this tight little area. Who I seen is who I seen. I appreciate you tuning in, Miss Keisha. Yes. She had an amazing tailgate. My baby's birthday was this weekend, so I couldn't get a chance to join her. But y'all follow her page if y'all looking for it. Bum ass tailgate. Yes. Okay, because she's back. She's back. And I think we got everybody. Mucho grande. See you out there. Ghost Peppers. What's Floyd? All right. So
I got something to say. Congratulations to Mucha. He beat me in the fantasy. And if I had to start Allen, I would have beat him. I made a mistake, but I'm not gonna make that mistake no more.
He said I was on the bench. Oh, good. Well, hey, we you'll figure it out, Pam. I was on the beach in Hilton Head watching the game on my tablet, the damn tablet. I almost ended up in Atlantic Ocean due to coup. Ooh, no more competition needed for the squad or kick him out of the ATL. So y'all already firing out here, So we're gonna go ahead and get into this. Last thing, can we all protest Fox and tell them don't let Jonathan Vilman hating ass commentate no more Falcons? Ooh.
Oh no. He coming in this game? Oh my gosh.
And D. Coleman said, who did you start over Allen, Miss Pam?
Oh.
Give her time to
say. Okay. I'm gonna say I believe Bo Nix.
Okay. Well, let's go.
Let's go. I won't do that no more.
So with this one, we're going to go ahead and get into our conversation. I felt the need to first start on a highlight. Then we're going to go after that. Somebody that deserves it. Okay. So thought on Michael Penix's first game of the season of 2025. And we can start whoever want to start with it. How do you feel overall? Did he meet expectations? And just overall thoughts of how he was doing this first game. Since Miss Asia is kind of here from a long time ago, definitely want to hear your thoughts. They haven't heard you in a while, so go ahead and just have at it. Let us know what your thoughts on Michael Penix.
I would say as far as his throwing, he has a really strong arm. He can throw as a left-hand thrower because we don't really see a lot of left-hand throwers in the NFL. Mm-hmm. But as far as his throwing and all of that, he is actually really good. Now, there was a couple of times, he overthrew the ball because some people aren't used to his play style. But he really has a good arm. And his throwing, people are actually catching it too. And he puts the ball in good areas on the field. And he's a runner. Because sometimes we don't have running quarterbacks. They don't know how to slide. Kirk Cousins didn't know how to slide. So he knows how to slide and all of that. And as far as this being, I think, his fourth career start, I think. I know he played last year.
Yeah, 3 games.
Yeah. He's showing us what a good Falcons quarterback needs to be. He's showing us he can throw. Mm-hmm. He's showing us the plays that he creates other than our play calling from Lord knows. I don't even want to say his name.
We'll get into that. We definitely get the play calling.
But he's somebody that we need to he's somebody that we need to keep as quarterback because I saw a really good performance from him. I don't blame him for the loss either. He did his job. He really did his job by reading the field. Yeah, we only had about 8 drops. He did his job. And especially almost a 300-yard game for his first game of the season. That's going to shine throughout the year. So I hope to see more of what he's able to do.
And it says Ghost Pepper said, of course, hold on, all these comments are coming. Yeah, type it fast. Grande. He said Penix gets a B+ to an A-. Okay. I mean, I can take that. I can take because of course there are some things that we can see that he can work on, like he's overthrowing his players sometimes.
Yeah.
So Miss Pam, your overall thoughts on Michael Penix first game.
In the situation he was in, he did a great job. The offensive coordinator didn't do him no favors at all. I think he need to be on the field so he knows what's going on in the game. That's number one. Number two, his wide receivers and running back Bijan didn't do him no favors by dropping them balls. If they caught them balls, he would have had a high enough reception. He would probably had 300 yards, and they would probably win the game. And number three, the offensive line was a hot mess.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that. I mean, Elijah Rickerson did the best he could in the situation he was in. But I felt like if you had McGarry in that game, Bijan running game would have been a lot higher. But since we don't have McGarrett, we got to have the Mets named up, and this offensive line got to overcompensate what was missing in that offensive line, and they got to work together to succeed. So overall, on the offense, like I said, Penix did the best he could in the situation he was dealt with. And point blank, the offensive line, wide receiver, running back, and offensive coordinator need to get it in the gear for Minnesota.
Oh yeah,
that's what I got to say.
I really appreciate that he hustled hard for that touchdown. Because
it was like, if all else fails, God damn it, I'll do it.
Yeah. The commentary, they kept saying something about he doesn't scramble well or something, but when he took off for that touchdown, I guess they shut them up in a sense. But I agree with Miss Pam about that O-line. That has been a thorn for the last 2 seasons. I just thought, again, the debate still stands on how you utilize preseason or not, and I just think it just shows. No matter really what, you can't stop an injury, even with how Drake got hurt. You can't stop it, but doggone it, to be more prepared, just something.
Yeah. My thing is, Christine, I'm gonna let you finish. Like, this was a division rival game from the jump.
Mm-hmm.
We sure didn't come out there on offense looking like we cared to do it. But we're gonna get into offense. I'm sorry, but go ahead, Christine.
But the second half too. In the second half, just to have so much pressure. I think to be a starting quarterback straight out of college and only played 3 previous games, that he actually did good compared to what we've had in the past and what we've seen other players starting out. I watched part of the Saints game, and just knowing who we have versus who we could have had. Just grateful, you have to just find the little moments of what you should be grateful for. And so his tenacity and his drive, I think, is going to be such a big plus for us. However, it's other barriers I know we're going to talk about, but I'm in agreement.
Okay, and I'm just going to kind of give into his stats a little bit, y'all. So just, just for the positive. During the Tampa Bay game, he threw for 298 yards and 1 touchdown, completing 27 of 42 passes. He also rushed for 21 yards and another touchdown in that game. So 298, 1 touchdown, 27 completions, 42 attempts, rushing yards 21. So overall, Michael Penix put his team on his back.
Yes, he did.
It mattered the most because, Asia was saying earlier, that he does sometimes. But for someone that didn't get any snaps in the preseason game and all his practice was out there on the practice field, you can only do but so much. Not even just the little scrimmages we had with the Dolphins was probably enough because it's not our opponent first game of the season. Honestly, I mean, I get the injuries, but like Pam said, Kristen said, injuries are going to happen. So it's like, it's just like what Ovi said. Get him out there and play. Michael Turner, they need to play. They need to play. I mean, even if it's just for a few seconds where he gets his starting receivers chances to kind of get acquainted to being in game time form, even though, it's their second and third, but what have you, it gives those stars an opportunity to kind of get a feel of what it feels like to be out there in the bins playing. So for a real game. I felt that did make a slight, maybe not the most difference, but it did make a little dent in what we could have been as far as offensively. But we're gonna go get into more about that. One thing I can say here was Penix has to work on his deep balls, though. I did say that. He does have to work on his deep balls. And like I said, him and London didn't really connect as well as I thought it would be. But we also know that he did go down with an injury. That could have been some of the reason of why it wasn't working out. But, of course, it's still first game of the season. So I know it's going to take time for everybody to get that chemistry now that we have to play for real. So that's my 2 cents about Michael Penix. Overall, I felt that he did have a decent game. I'm happy at what I saw. I felt there are some improvements, but that is expected of this player versus a 5-year, 10-year, veteran that comes in and already know everything, don't have many starts in the NFL and know what the hell they're supposed to be doing. Mike was just trying to get used to his receivers and, his passes and everything else, as well as running them legs. And we're going to get into a conversation about, it said, according to them, that he was hurt. Scotty on practice. Let me see some of these comments.
It's all about Vita Vea.
Okay.
Vita Vea. He had a foot injury. Okay. Cal Pitts also had a good game. I would say that. It was much better
he did have himself a good game
last year. And the fact they didn't have Mooney in the game, I think it kind of hurt. Because Mooney was the receiver that could stretch the field.
Yeah.
So
can we talk about those rough?
So let's talk about it. I want to get into it because I see y'all, pointing out some stats too. But overall, I think everybody's in agreement that at least Michael Penix showed up for his game the way we expected to. And of course, there's room for improvement. We can't say he was amazing. Speaking of, one of the stats that I think Whit, or it might have been one of you guys, put in the chat. Where was it?
I don't know if it was
Penix actually in the top 5 of passing yards.
Yes,
right?
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, that is good, especially for week 1.
Yeah. So
yes,
I know one thing: Xavier Watt's going to be a dog. Give him a few games,
and then they had him at the bottom. They didn't even have him ranked at all. So for him to show up at the top 5, that's good.
Yeah.
So we started off with a highlight, but we got to get into this conversation right here, you guys. If we had a round of shots, this is time to take the round of shots because
oh my gosh.
Because, woo. So Miss Asia, I see you over there. Just go ahead, Miss Asia. Let us know how you feel about Young Wei Koo misses at crucial moments of the game.
I was sitting in this very room when I was watching the game. I was sitting here and I was like crossing my fingers because I knew when the defense blew that freaking play because of the ref and the pass or whatever it was, I'm like, okay, we have 59 seconds. We need to get down the field, just get in manageable field position for Cool to kick a good field goal. That's all we needed. So I see it. So I'm like, okay, we're doing good. We're running the ball and everything. And when it came to him kicking the ball, I'm like, please, Lord. I had to close my eyes because I'm like, I can't look at this.
So you were nervous too. You were nervous too.
Yes,
I don't know. I was saying that wasn't scared to death. I don't know.
I just felt like something in my head.
All of the 314 was covering their eyes. I had to tell them what happened.
I was doing this like.
I couldn't look because something was telling me in my head. I'm like, this man gonna miss. It's gonna I swear he's gonna miss. And then when I saw him kick it, and I'm like, come on. I saw the ball go outwards. I'm like,
oh dang!
I couldn't do anything but laugh. I'm like, I can't do this, bro. It's like, cool, you got one job, and I go straight to social media. Everybody's going off.
Oh
everybody's talking about him, and I'm sitting here laughing. I'm like, I knew this was gonna happen
because he pretty much damn near missed one. He missed two, but he damn near missed one more. It was like, dude, what? And did anybody hear his press conference? I did share it to the group, but did you? Really?
I don't think I heard it.
Yeah, he's saying the turf. He blamed the turf.
He was blaming the turf.
He said, I like it, man.
I was like, Negro, excuse me.
Miss like 5 kicks last year.
Isn't that the same turf you've been playing on?
He's been playing on the
Falcons magically announced, oh, we got a new turf going on. No,
we did not know new turf because he was able to make kicks last year.
I got two theories, man.
And it's artificial. What?
I got two theories.
What's that, Pam? What's that?
Yeah.
He needs Jesus. And whoever stole them cleats. So they need to go to a safe haven place, the Mercedes-Benz, and turn it in so he can get them back.
Somebody else said also when he changed his number, it was just
that number had nothing to do with it. It's cleats, y'all.
Superman symbol off the chest when they took that number.
Yeah, he messed up before then because 2 years again. Remember how good money Matt Bryant was? He was one of my all-time favorites. But when he became injured, he never kicked the same. Yeah. And people are prosecuting him. Why are we giving Koo so many chances? I don't understand. This man is kicking like that eggplant with the curve in it. You see what I'm saying? Are going straight. That thing is.
Get to Moochie Granier comment. Let me tell you.
I don't think it'll ever be the same. I don't think after that injury,
he like this.
It never. Once you get that crook, it never goes straight.
It never goes in.
It never goes straight.
He had one job. He's a kicker. That's the easiest job is being a kicker.
Bucks fan, though, no kicker is perfect, but God damn it, you got one job and you better be perfect.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he would say that. He would say that.
No kicker is perfect. But what
if we would have went into overtime, that would have been Penix out of 4 games, 2 games that tells you how good how good Penix can become, because that would have been the second overtime game out of 4, 2 out of 4. You see what I'm saying? He really pushes the envelope on that, but
because that was last year, it was the Commanders and the Panthers,
right?
And this time it would have been. See, Cool. Oh my God, that makes me mad, bro. Now that just makes me mad. Cool had one job. We had one job.
He had one job to do.
Yes,
but see, the offense shouldn't have put it in that situation where he had that one job to do. The defense shouldn't put him in that situation where he had to do that job.
2 misses, it was 1, but of course that one that did hit on the right and then went in. Almost.
The Bucks gave us opportunities with their missed kick. All we needed to do was, I'm like, okay, now we need to tie the game and go in overtime. No, Cool couldn't do that.
Romo, I can't take Cool anymore. When he kicks, I'm scared as hell. And Romo,
right. The whole section told me to tell him what happened. And then my reaction, they knew, oh, he missed. I said, yeah, he missed.
Yeah.
And then I said, y'all shouldn't even cover your head up. You should have looked and maybe he would have hit it.
Parker Romo stats. Let's see. I think they said he got a pretty decent kicking stat. He said, it says most recent notable NFL stats came from his 4-game stint with the Vikings in 2024, where he made 11 of 12 field goals and 7 of 8 extra points.
Wow.
So
okay.
Okay. You know,
somebody we can work with.
That's why it's practice squad right now. We're gonna check it out, see what's going on. But
I got one thing to say too. I just realized something. You know, we're playing the Vikings next week.
Did you see that game?
Richard McCarthy, who used to play for Michigan, Panics used to play for Washington. They played each other in the championship last year. So they're going up against each other again. I just realized that. So that's a little statistic I just realized.
Okay. Cool. Controller had stick drift. He said, better be our field goal kicker for the Falcons. We don't know.
We don't know.
About Lenny, that he didn't get that starting job. They were still rolling with Cool, but now they got to really reevaluate that. So now notice the coach didn't say that Cool is our man. He was like, I'm gonna say that for now. I'm saying that right now, but I am gonna test out the folks. So he better be listening because it's off with your head, Mr. Man. My prediction of the game, I was like, it's gonna be a close one. It's gonna come down to it. I knew it.
It was either gonna be a blowout or
it did.
Every time it always comes down to that.
It said he took off his accuracy when he stopped wearing gold chains. Get him a gold rope and some of James Pierce gold grills. He'll be back on his mama couch.
Now he need them cleats back, y'all. He need them cleats.
Oh yeah,
that's what he needs back. The cleats somebody stole.
Woo! Hey,
last year he needed on them last miss kicks from last year.
Especially that one kick against the Chiefs.
Right.
Yeah,
they got blue chew for that. How can we straighten out his foot? Young Cool did the same thing last year. Yeah, he did. He did.
Last year.
So I was a little surprised. They was like, "Yeah, we're going with this man," but I guess Lenny didn't show much promise, and they was like, well, "We're gonna go without."
When we need him for most crucial situations, he doesn't show up. I don't get it. But when we don't need him, he kicks fine. I'm like,
it's in his head.
I don't get it
at this point. If you blame the turf that you've been playing on since I don't know when, you making up excuses at this point.
Right.
Like there is no excuse to come on. And we got Stina coming in. I like how it announces that y'all come in now, so I won't miss it. They put this in there for me. I was in the background. Y'all ain't tell me that. Y'all ain't put me on. Let me go ahead and bring Miss Stina B. Miss Stina B. Since you in here,
woo! I made it, y'all. The Braves almost took me out.
I know. So, you can't see her, Pam?
Oh, that little. Oh, she's pretty. She's pretty.
Yes, that's Asia. She's one of the ladybirds. Oh, we got everybody in the house right now. Okay.
Nice to meet you.
So we're gonna go back.
Nice to meet you, love.
Get y'all points on Michael Penix real quickly, and then of course we were just talking about Young Way, but Pam and Miss Stina B. Go ahead and introduce yourselves real quick.
Yes, hello, good people. What's up to the chat? It's your girl Stina B, your favorite comedian's niece. Diehard Falcons fan, comedian, MC. I do baptisms and bar mitzvahs, so come holler at your girl.
All right.
Let's talk about my man MV9. Let's everybody just give it up for MV9. I don't know if y'all did this already, but
we didn't give him a clap. We did.
Make sure y'all do red and black MV9 claps in the chat because guess what? We got ourselves a QB1. Hey. Let me tell you something. As crazy and emotional as that game was, that was the happiest thing for me to see. Yeah. My man, almost 300 yards, completion out the water. I can't remember the QBR rating right now. I don't know if somebody has it up. But like you outplayed some dogs this week. So shout out to you, Michael Penix. Like the confidence is back and restored. I already knew from training camp that you was going to bring something, and I'm just excited to see how we go through. Of course, these last 2 days of work have been hell because they have been dragging me because of a name that shall not be named right now because I'm not even going to bring him up right now in the atmosphere. I just wanted to be clear. Lenny's leg better be warming up right now. Yep. I hope he gets a good stretch here, baby, because I plan to see you week 2 this week. Raheem, you better do what you need to do in order for us to do what we need to do, because a 68% average of last minute field goal kicks is no bueno. Absolutely. That's like LeBron having a 68% field goal average. Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. They would drag him. So yeah.
Thank you.
I just want to do quick ones, but yeah.
Perfect. So you kind of got appointed everything because we was talking about Michael earlier. Then we got into Young Way. Cool. Introduce yourself, Miss Lady, and then go ahead. Your thoughts on Michael Penix, and then Young Way.
Alrighty, you know it's your girl Whitney J from the A Ready to Slay. We may be 0-1, but like Miss Stevie B said, we got a QB on our hands. I'm really proud of how Michael Penix played. No, it was not a dub at the end of the day. However, he was poised in the pocket. He took a few hits. He took some dirty moves. We did get some rough in the passer plays. It's been a long time since I've seen those, but I mean, the balls were there. I hate some of our wide receivers didn't catch them. Hodge, I'm on your ass about giving up on that fucking route, which could have been a go-ahead touchdown. But again, it is week 1. But he is, I think he was either 4th or 5th in ranking of month's QBs this week. He took a lot of pressure this week because Ty Bowles is known to throw the blitz. He is known to put a lot of pressure in there, and he did his thing. And I'm very, very proud of him, and I'm ready to see him move forward.
Okay.
Oh, cool. Now, I don't know if when they gave your number up to goddamn Bijan. I don't know if it's because you lost your cleats that year. I don't know what the hell is going on, but bruh, you had me in a complete meltdown.
Yeah.
And I'm always up for cool stuff like that. He ain't Matt Bryant. He is not Matt Bryant by a long shot. He might not even be Morton Anderson at this point. However, I've always given cool love. He saved us a lot of fucking games with his foot. However, the fat lady is warming up her vocals and getting ready to hit that, because at this point there should be no way for you to miss a 44-yard kick.
Exactly.
No way. I was shocked that you even made the kick on the right hash, even though you doinged it off the field.
I was just about to say that he barely made the second one. Yeah. Barely.
Yeah. You barely made it. But the left hash is supposed to be your key. That is supposed to be your no miss, sir. And I got a happy one in the back. Holden says hello, everybody.
Hey, Holden.
I was so disappointed, but I mean that it don't just fall on one player. There was a lot of things I did not like. I'm pretty sure we could talk about it, but we again hitting cool and hitting Penix. I'm proud of Penix. Cool, you about to have some competition coming your way. I've heard they've signed a few kickers, and then you got Lenny the leg waiting, but they said they got him pretty much trying to get him and basically get him up to par. But baby, that was ridiculous. I'm tired of high breakers. I love my team, but be having me anxiety high, my heart racing. I just had that. I was thinking they iced you because you might have made the first kick, but you missed the kick when they called a timeout.
Yes.
I'm just like, bro, what is going on? And you talking about you made some adjustment. Nigga, don't adjust nothing else. You don't need to adjust nothing else, bro. Anytime you come out some adjustment, you just miss. That's what you did. Your adjustments are just miss.
And I don't know if you missed it, but he was talking about the turf. He was talking about the turf, like that played a factor.
Bro, he was practicing on the sideline. I don't get that. I saw him practicing.
I don't get it. I'm like, you. How long have the Mercedes-Benz turf been this turf? There's nothing that has changed. Nothing has changed. You've been in that building for years now. There's no excuse for that. But I'll land with that.
I don't know who's kicking next week. They better not have him kick. They better be somebody else.
Ooh, we gonna
especially in Minnesota.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a Sunday night.
What the hell Cool was doing over there in the bluff in the first place? So of course his cleats get stolen. Ryan highlights. Look at you. One of those. I miss you. I'm trying to get him on the show. I've been communicating with his wife. If we can get Matt
Melissa,
he's one of my favorites.
Yeah. I love it. I posted a TikTok of that today. Somebody sent me a picture of Wolverine.
Yeah.
Looking at a picture of Cool. I just put that on my TikTok today because guess what?
Yeah.
I miss you. But not all the time.
Miss. Oh, Pam back. Pam, thank you.
So that one thing, Matt Bryan was automatic. That was the thing that was money. Matt
say
Bryan.
it again. That was money, Matt. You just knew.
Oh yeah. He didn't do nothing else. Who was over there getting a 3.5? I saw you, man. I sat around my mouth and I was like, oh.
But they say Cool be on the golf course all the time. Nigga, I need you to get off that golf course and get your ass in a practice facility.
You need to be
on that turf.
One-on-one anonymous. That's what you need to be.
You're losing us games, bro.
Kicking all day long. Rapper, kick, punch. It's all.
4 in one season is unacceptable.
Yeah, that's
4 in one season. You gonna do this? No, unacceptable.
Definitely unacceptable.
So we're gonna go ahead and move on. Cool, damn. I know, sis. I know, man. This just
Cool. Is you cool? Is you cool? Is you cool?
He's not cool at all.
Is you cool, bruh?
I heard people booing in the stadium at the end.
I'm not surprised because we tired of the heartbreak. Whit just said that. Like, we tired of. I ain't got no high blood pressure meds right now neither, so I really can't deal with this. Like, I need y'all to chill. Like, I just want one. I know.
Yeah.
Y'all probably don't want to talk about last year this time.
He did make that Ice Kid. He before Tom Bowles called that time up, it was good. That kick that he made was good.
I could have sworn.
I thought it was a miss. Oh, okay.
No, it was good. It was good. And
all right, we'll take it back. We'll take that part back.
I ain't no take back because he didn't. I ain't taking
nothing back. You get all this young way.
If he can make extra points, he can't
old way. It ain't the young way no more. It's the old way.
It's the wrong way.
The wrong way.
Somebody call me.
The turf you ran.
Wrong way.
Reporter, and the next day the best you had
That's
was
what
the turf.
I think that was on Blackbeard. Came up with that wrong way.
Yeah. No, we're gonna mispronounce his name until he get it right. He's Young Ho again.
I was just about to say that.
He Young Ho again, because only a young ho would do some stuff like that. What did you trying to be a YN?
Old ho in a minute. He about to be our old ho.
So, all right, ladies, let's go ahead and get right into it here, because this is a big part of why we lost this game. Offense. Play calling, Mr. Zach.
I'm about to go. Where Bree? I wish you was here, Bree, because I know you had something to say about this, Bree.
He need to be on the field. He don't need to be in that booth. Take his butt out of that booth and put him on the field. because he don't know what he's doing.
Was ridiculous. Why are we running screen routes when all we need is a touchdown? Why are we running away?
Stop running the pistol tight state of predictable.
Why?
Yes.
So predictable.
Shout out to Michael Turner for that, because he told us about he don't like that pistol formation because it don't give your running backs enough place to run. I was thinking about that the whole time. I'm like, Mike ain't gonna go under center not once, not twice, not 3 times, not no time. I mean, it was just ridiculous. And then that whole thing, I was a little mad at Bijan because Bijan should have stepped out of bounds doing that when he was on that run.
Yes, he should have.
We at least had one more good shot in the end zone before he didn't. He allowed to be tackled in trying to be greedy. But I mean, he got us a touchdown today, so I ain't too mad. But I'm just saying
that 50-yarder was actually really good to start off the game. That 50-yard touchdown shocked me because I thought he was going to get tackled, but when I saw him kept running, I'm like, what the? But then we didn't score until the second quarter. That's what I don't get.
That's true.
One touchdown and
what pissed me off about this offense and Zach, the offensive coordinator. You got a 3 and out, and you putting your defense on the field for Baker Mayfield to create havoc on it.
Yeah,
the defense was on the field too long in that first half.
Correct.
Yes, exactly.
I said they got gas. In a lot of instances, this is why people, I don't like them get down on the defense, because for them to only give up 250 of playing yards ain't bad if you really put it all together, because we've seen worse numbers out of our team. We've seen worse numbers.
Right.
But they were holding steady. But I said they're getting gas because they're not getting enough break times in between. They were getting gas. And then they went away from having a spy on Baker Mayfield, which I thought they was going to keep Kay Nellis on him as a spy the whole game. But
Me too. I don't know why they let off on 55.
I don't know why they let off on Kay Nellis.
And the one thing I'm going to say, ladies, we also couldn't establish the run game.
Yes. Yeah. I don't know
Tampa Bay front did a good job stopping
their offense. Their defense did a good job staying on top of number 7. Yeah. They were stalking him.
But where was Algier? I didn't see him as much.
He didn't play that many snaps.
But the run game, they didn't have no place for them to run, because I don't know what's going on with the line. They saying this Wilkerson, and I think because they ran a lot of plays to just one side. They was rarely, if ever, running any plays to the right. And I think because they are concerned about Wilkerson being there, but they were not giving them any gaps to run through. That's why the run game kept getting stumped, and they had to keep going to the air for it. But the problem is, it's like, you're not giving them any different looks. You're not with Kirk Cousins. You got a quarterback can move, because actually, if you think of it, Penix should have had a couple of more sacks. However, he escaped a lot of them. And on the other end, there was a lot of instances where we could have had interceptions, but they did not fucking land. Baker Mayfield was lucky as shit, because he should have went away with at least 3 interceptions that game.
Absolutely. I'm telling you.
We couldn't even defense couldn't even catch those balls. I don't get it.
Yeah, they didn't win because of his efforts. They definitely didn't win because of his efforts.
Right.
For sure. But I mean, on the positive side though, ladies, can we give it up for KP getting touches? Yes. Let's just give it up for KP.
He was actually blocking. Oh my God.
Oh my goodness. Yes.
That's what I'm saying. It was Penix and him. They did their job. The offensive line did not do what they needed to do, and the wide receivers and running back did not do what they supposed to do. Was missing out of there, like I said, Caleb McGarry. He's that person.
For sure.
Everybody complained about him, but he is a good run offensive line, and that was missing.
He's like the icing on the cake for the offensive line. He's the icing on the cake. When you're missing the icing, you just got cake.
Yeah, but also,
and that's nasty.
But you knew that for 3 weeks, and you ran the same schemes you played last year. Who wouldn't prepare for that?
Right.
Wasn't they reading us? Wasn't they reading us, Christy?
You advertise your best running back 24/7. You make him run the same run play Ito Smith and Devontae Freeman little asses both ran up through the middle 1,000 times. We've never gotten rid of that play call. So who wouldn't prepare for that? Who, if we go
really?
Vikings, why wouldn't they be prepared for that? It's our signature run.
Yeah.
So why are we still doing this same schematics? You did not prepare for the Bucs.
Exactly.
There was a lot of play action, stuck route slants and runs to Bijan. It was just kind of.
It was predictable.
Why were they so dependent on him in the air? Like, I mean, too dependent on Bijan in the air. Yeah. We know he's good, but that's not why we have thighs. We need thighs to run.
You need a big old dude like Tyler.
Yeah.
But they also need to make holes for Bijan though, because we know how good Bijan is. So I mean, you're right. Caleb McGarry is definitely missed at this moment. Right now, I'll even bring up Alex Mack. I miss Alex Mack.
And Mooney is missing also, y'all, because they didn't have that wide receiver.
That's true too.
Has there been any update on Drake London and his shoulder?
They said he's a day today, so they're monitoring.
Because he said we won't find that out until Wednesday.
Yeah, most likely, because they just came back today, and they'll probably go through all the things and make.
Did they say any status on Mooney?
I think everybody is kind of Wednesday time frame.
Oh, that's what they did.
So tomorrow morning, probably.
Good about Mooney. But Bijan, what Jay Ron was saying was that Bijan looks faster to me. What y'all think? Did y'all think he looked faster?
He looked fast.
He does, but there's no holes.
Yeah.
It don't matter how fast he is if he can't get through.
If he can't have
you missing McGarry, y'all. I'm telling you, he said McGarry is the guy that moves the defensive line, and because he made one comment on an interview that he said that McGarry is that dude, because he said he actually saw the guy, he literally knocked him out of the way. He stopped, but he went on knowing that he opened that hole up. So everybody was bitching about McGarry this and McGarry that, but McGarry is a good offensive line, whether y'all believe it or not.
Yeah, and I think that's where the difference come in, because actually, for a while, Penix had a fairly clean pocket on pass plays. His pocket was fairly clean. But the thing is that it seemed like where they always judged us for the not having a pocket clean enough or not giving enough time to get out. But Mike Penix throw his balls out pretty quick anyway. So it may be that he throws them out so quick that I think his pocket is fairly clean. But that run blocking, they need to adjust that, and they need to adjust that seriously. But the killer of all killers showed his ugly head again. Penalties.
Yes.
Penalties.
Yes.
And they were costly penalties. First and foremost, me seeing that new kick penalty.
Oh yeah.
Shook my soul. Yeah. That shook my soul.
Put them at the 45 yards line. I was like, what the crap?
Wait, one question I do have. Did they change the yards for the holding? Because I heard it 5-yard penalty. Did they change that? Because I don't know if I heard 5-yard penalty, or is it still 10 yards? Because I heard 5 yards.
It's still 10.
It's still 10.
Okay,
it's still 10.
I heard 5 yards. I'm probably thinking of
but then because I think Wilkerson he held up for pretty much of the game, but he got 2 penalties on him for false starting. Yeah. Then we had the row. I knew he was excited, and I knew he was in momentum, and I knew he couldn't help it. I hated that rough for the passer call. That was a very costly one. But one thing. I was that kicking one is still shaking me, because I've never seen that before, to where if you don't make it within a zone, they get pushed up, or if it hits, I think in the back of the end zone, they get up a little further too. So it's just like that was absolutely ridiculous on time. But I did not realize what also was a costly thing too is when we did that punt return, which Pinion blasted that bitch, but he blasted it past our gunner, and that gave that thick ass run back that ended up turning into a touchdown. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Pinion should be our kicker. That dude, he kicked that ball.
I want to highlight Derek Hughes coming. He said the run game was non-existent. Actually, 2 yards per carry, everybody.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it was non-existent.
It was non-existent.
It wasn't. Because Zach Robinson, his play calling, I just don't get it. Like, he's calling screen routes when we only need 1 yard. Then when we only need 1 yard, he's telling us throw the ball. When all you need is just get somebody around and just get them a first down. Don't keep throwing the ball behind the line of scrimmage thinking they're going to get the first down.
I don't understand that shit. I've never understood that shit. Even in the Arthur Smith era, I've never understood that stupid shit.
And especially that 4th and 1, you guys remember when we were near the end zone, when we were sitting there for so long, just trying to score, and we kept getting down to 4th and 1, kept getting down to 4th and goal. I'm like, what is taking so long to score? I don't get it. That's probably the longest I sat there waiting for them to score. They couldn't even get on 2nd and goal.
The same formation.
Yeah.
Same thing. It was the biggest fear from fans at the end of last season was that Raheem, and it was just like that comment Ms Maggie T had up earlier from Calvin, is that some people really expecting to see some different formations. And it's not occurring. It's the same thing. And I don't think Raheem or Zach have the abilities to do it. And it showed in this game. There was one good thing. There was one thing about, look, fans beat down Raheem so bad last year about not challenging. How many challenges did that brother throw
he
out?
He challenged 3 times and won 2.
I was Drake London one. I'm just shocked with the Drake London call. That should have been overturned because I'm like, for all the different angles of cameras we have, you telling me that they did not have a camera, and I seen about 3 cameras on facing Drake London when he caught the ball that you couldn't confirm that. I said that is so fucking insane.
Right, they couldn't even see the other
picture. They cut off half the picture from television.
Exactly.
You couldn't see the bottom half.
That could have been a touchdown. That could have been quick.
And this coming right here, I didn't know why, but it looked like Zach was calling plays to not make mistakes. I don't know if Zach trying to protect PJ or what, but he needs to man up. This is the NFL.
Yeah.
This is year 2, Zach Robinson. You got your quarterback in there. You need to do your job, man, because what you did Sunday, that was not your job at all.
Whatever. What's up? What's up? Late to the party, but that's okay. We're still kind of talking about the offense. We hit on Michael Penix. We gave him some accolades. Good game for him. Young Way Cool Boo. You know, get off the middle at him. But you,
I'm with Derek. I'm with Derek Hughes. I miss Shanahan. I'm with him.
I do too.
I never say that.
I hate to say that. The man, I'm mad at him for what he did to the Super Bowl.
Oh, no. Somebody that loses the playbook right before.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know if I'm going to say that out loud.
I know.
Dalman was getting abused.
I know. But he's a good offensive coordinator now.
Yeah,
you know how to call them plays. But the only thing he don't know to do is run the ball when he needed to run the ball.
Exactly.
That's it.
Especially when it comes to crucial situations. I think when it comes to the Falcons getting under pressure, he plays too. What's the word? When it's situational football, he plays too conservative. That's the word. He plays too conservative. Like he doesn't have any tricks.
Defense was very conservative on this. Right after those 3 and out, they went conservative. I don't know what happened there.
Exactly. They were doing good in the beginning. I don't know why he switched the playbook.
First 3 and outs, they did good, and they didn't put the pressure on him. And Baker made adjustment. You should have made adjustment also.
Exactly.
Correct.
That's the other thing. We're not making adjustments. We're not making adjustments.
We're not. It's literally the same thing we see every year with them. It's either a close game, we either get blown out, we have a lead and we blow a lead. It's literally the same thing, but lately it's been close games and we just never know how to capitalize.
It never come down to cool. I mean, that's just the bottom line. It should never come down to him.
Yeah,
But you know what, guys?
Cool or overtime.
You know what? A different quarterback this Sunday night, so they got to focus on beating him. That's all I got to say. He is no Houdini like Baker Mayfield, so that's one good plus.
Well, I did see some. I'm hoping they did watch the game last night. There was definitely because they started off kind of rough. I didn't think.
Oh yeah,
so
the Vikings.
I hope that they was paying attention to see what their weaknesses and things are. I hope they paying attention to that.
I hope Zach. Offensive coordinator paid attention. Them coaches need to pay attention to the game.
He better not come out there with them same.
They better pick up some pointers. That's all I got to say. Because you don't think they looking at our game? They better go and look at their games.
Exactly.
That's all I got to say.
Because they got a new quarterback, so it's like they don't have Sam Darnold. I don't know why they got rid of him. He was actually good for the Vikings. Me being a Falcons fan, he was good for the Vikings. I don't know why they got rid of him. But as far as the Vikings go, as far as next week, what I think we got to improve on the defense, especially the secondary.
Oh, Mucha, we did talk about Bijan fumble. We did talk about that.
Fumble? Oh, yeah.
Early on the show, we did talk about that.
So, what do you guys think about JJ McCarthy? What do y'all think we need to do in order to beat them?
Put pressure on him. Don't let up the pressure. Just keep pressuring him.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, everything that we wanted to do this game, they need to be doing next game. You know.
Yeah.
Bottom line.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That quarterback, definitely.
And I'm expecting the secondary get more picks. I'm expecting the back end get more picks in this game, in the next game.
I like Pitts. He's
gonna be so much pressure. He gonna make a mistake and throw a pick.
Mm-hmm.
And let's hope it be a whole bunch of it.
I hope so. So let's get into the defense, everybody. Then we'll go back into the Vikings game and everything else. But defense, did they meet your expectations? Of course, I didn't feel they was going to be coming out there just looking like just beast the whole time. But I was hoping to see some glimpse of improvement. So what are your expectations of the defense?
The secondary was trash. Oh, you can go with
I saw some improvements. Diablo was all over the goddamn place. I was very impressed with him over the game. I did see James got his little hand on Baker Mayfield, different things like that. I just figure out they need to figure what exactly they're trying to do, because they kept going from having a blitz. They kept going from having 5 or 6 at the line, then they would back up to 4 on the line. And I'm just like, they got to figure out what do they want to set in for our players' body types.
Right.
They got to figure it out, because the way that O-line was handling our defense was not nice to see. When we first started, we had our feet on the gas, and all of a sudden, I don't know if Brick decided to lay off or if they just made that good of fucking adjustments. But we saw some sparks. But if the ball hits your hand, my expectation is for you to fucking get it. But the major glaring thing that's always a fucking issue is the middle of the fucking field. It is always the middle of the defense. Is always this glaring, gaping hole in the middle that keeps allowing them to get and make shots. I don't know what it is. I don't know if they need to coordinate, but let me go ahead and get my hand on this. Mike Hughes, I'm not going to completely trash you like I wanted to, because I went back and I saw some guys who are better at schemes and actually doing tape breakdowns and play breakdowns than I'm able to. But Jesse missed an assignment, and he didn't come and help overhead on the second touchdown play that was supposed to happen. I know they want them to hawk out the ball and get after the ball, but they got to be smart in making sure they help, because the rookie, he's taller than Mike Hughes, and if you put that ball up, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna win that one-on-one all the time. We already trying to figure out what's going on at CB, what's going on in this situation and that. They need to fix that shit. I'm proud of AJ Terrell.
Yeah, I would put that down there. Situational defense.
He was balling his ass out. And shout out to the rookies, Watts and Bowman. Shout out to them. They were all over the field, but we got to fix that line. The blitzes were there. The pressure was there, but it's getting to the quarterback. But the thing is our body size is allowing them to push out to where Baker can kind of pull up and run out. If you're dealing with situations like that, knowing that a lot of quarterbacks run, you got to keep a fucking spot. You need to keep somebody in the middle of the fucking field, because that's how Baker Mayfield was killing us down the fucking line. Right. And that's what he's done every time he's played, is that they don't have somebody sit on him. Yes, Mike is dangerous. Mike Evans is always going to be fucking dangerous. We know that. But you got to keep somebody to keep an eye on fucking Baker Mayfield. And that is what killed us every fucking time. It killed us. And I'll land with that.
Okay. I'm going to get to this comment and somebody else can go in next. The defense, I did see changes in the defense. They came out hot and forced 3 and outs, but it needs to last for 4 quarters. They were tired, yeah. Them tired. Who want to go next about the defense? Did it meet your expectations? I think Pam's trying to get in.
I think, as far as, I agree with what Whitney was saying. We need bigger, I guess, because ever since we got rid of Grady Jarrett, we don't have enough big guys to push through and pressure Baker, because he's a runner too. He is a runner. He will run. And that's where those middle linebackers need to be. They need to be paying attention. It's fine, like you said. They need to be paying attention because that's their job. When they know there's a quarterback that's a runner, that's their job to run up and tackle them before they can get a first down. Because, you can have corners, but what they're focused on is the wide receivers and the deep balls. That's where the safeties come in. But the linebackers, their job, they're like protectors of the D-line. So if you don't have the linebackers, you're just going to have the D-line, and the safeties are already way out on the field. So linebackers are like a secondary. That's why they call it a secondary. They're like the backups. But if you don't have no middle linebacker and no outside linebacker and inside linebacker, who's going to be able to rush to the quarterback? That's why we need the edge rushers. I don't get or the pass rushers. They were doing good in the beginning, but I don't know what happened in the second and the third quarter.
You back with us, Pam?
Like Kalen Walker, I think they had him playing nose tackle. He's like too little. He's more responsive and explosive, but that's not his natural position. So I see Scott Robinson got a comment related to that. I agree with that.
What was his comment? Let's see. Scotty.
That Jalen Walker and Arnold Ebiketie need to be moved to linebackers and not defensive ends.
Okay.
Yeah. Because they're built for that. They're built as
right. And I didn't think they were playing their natural positions.
They moved what's his name around? Caden Ellis around. I don't know why they did that in the second half. They moved him around. I'm like, where did he go? Because he was doing good in the beginning.
Right. See, like after the half, I don't know. Everything just fell apart after the half.
Yeah.
Okay. Pam, be back? I think she's breaking up a lot. I don't know if she's so and you're right. I expected more pressure and the sacks to eventually start coming. I think we only got 1 sack this game.
Yeah, we only got 1 sack.
One sack.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off because I gotta go eat. So
thank you for coming out.
Thank you. I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Ms. Asia.
You're welcome.
Right. So see if we can get Pam situated. I think Stina Ryder went out. I think I don't know if it's a storm brewing or something. What's going on? Everybody internet choppy today. It's okay.
Yeah.
Today is just a regular episode for us today. But some things I did notice. Let me go on here. Where I'm at. All right, so like she was saying earlier, that situational defense, they need work on that. As far as Divine Diablo, he showed up AJ Terrell, not everybody give him his props, but he actually was doing pretty decent. Now he got to work on that man coverage. Needs a little bit more improvement, but he's doing better. So I give him that. Billy Bowman kind of shows his versatility. Amazing planner, nickel corner. I'm happy to see that. So I'm not too worried about the defense. First game we saw improvement, and that's the most important part of things. And the rookie DBs shine. Let's give him that. So he looked pretty good. So, but of course there is definitely some improvement that needs to happen. We need, some pass rush, a little bit more work. They're a little bit more talented, but we got to command that middle and get more pressure, like they were saying earlier. But only one sack and trying to get interceptions and things like that. We got to work on that, people. Can we stop acting like, let's see, Raheem ain't a one-trick pony, like he ain't been able to not make in-game adjustments.
He ain't been able to make no game. There's no reaction. He just stands down there and he looks like he's lost. Yeah. But one amazing thing I did see, that doggone Kurt took that helmet off, and when Michael Penix made that touchdown, he had his little clipboard and went straight and stood beside him and started pulling up stuff. His arm works, y'all, as a tablet holder. It works, y'all. It works. I was in here laughing so hard to myself. And
I didn't pay no attention to Kurt. I didn't even know he was out.
He took his helmet off and he was communicating with.
It's amazing. TV can pick up a lot of stuff.
Right.
So, hey. It says, I feel a lot of these things should have been addressed in training camp, not here while the season. And they probably try to address it, but you can only do so much in practice. You need to get into a real game and see how it works. That's why I was saying, when people's like, what's your prediction? And all this is like, no, I don't go by what's on paper. I want to see what's on the field first. I don't care about how good the scrimmages went. I don't care about they was roughing it up in practice against players and all that. That's bullshit to me. What you do on the field is most important for me when it counts the most. I don't do those predictions and everything else. I don't do that. Oh, hope is there and all that. Fuck that. I need to see what you're gonna do on the field. Bottom line, do your job. Kirk was looking like a Republican senator from Utah. I want to see the Falcons defense 5 and 7 sacks on Sunday Night Football, and I feel I hope that they will. I can only see but up for them. Miss Witt, you back?
Yeah, I was saying that I was laughing there. I had something to do, of course, with holding, but people keep writing on about it. I was like, but do we feel like a difference would have been made if they would have played in preseason?
I don't think so.
At least for the offense. A couple of snaps, maybe not a huge difference. I don't think it would have been like a grand difference, but for the players to get at least the stars that we know we're gonna go with.
Exactly.
I think the reason why
at least one series.
We would have seen what we saw the game one, and the fans would have already been at alert. I really think that's why we didn't.
Tampa actually was a preseason game for them, so we'll see what's gonna happen on Sunday night.
Yeah,
hopefully it'll be a different outcome.
We've seen it.
I think something going on with StreamYard because my system keep going out, even though my signal's strong.
Yeah, they're saying they have an issue.
It may be. I haven't had any issues.
Yeah, they say they've been having issues.
Okay. Well, if y'all can see us, let us know. But let us know if we chop in everything else. But we're gonna probably be wrapping this up soon because we got Ty. He's gonna be doing the show in a little bit. Yes. So that's why I said I just wanted to get into the defense a little bit. So we've seen improvements overall, but it's still lots of missed tackles. We have decent amount of pressures, but for some reason we couldn't finish.
Right.
I expected more pressure and his sacks to start coming. Jalen Walker and Arnold Ebiketie need to move to the linebackers, not defensive ends, Scotty Robinson said. Penalties and special special teams. Yeah. It was a problem. Absolutely. How y'all feel about our offense hiking the ball at 0 time on play clock? Something it felt at this point, it was just like
it was
I can't even just I don't know how I feel. I'm still like
time management still need to work.
Yeah.
When to call the timeout and stuff, that's still an issue with the rookie quarterback.
When you're a lighter defensive line, your technique to get off blocks got to be better, and you must stay in your rush lane. Mike Hughes, fill out the application on the internet. We need some cornerbacks. Okay, prove it. We need corners. Okay. I had the Vikings winning, but folks told me Bears was going to win. Oh, you talking about that game? Yeah. I almost thought the Vikings was going to lose it, but then I was going to sleep, and stuff. So I woke up like, oh, shit, they won. They said, don't worry, Whit. I'm pulling up his resume as we speak. Mike Hughes coming in for an interview, too. Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, since we're kind of just, during the season, we're going to try to keep it at 1 hour and 30 as much as we can possibly help it because, of course, we got Ty coming on next. But I'm going to go around to the circle. I think Stina B just was having some routing issues with her internet. So, probably not gonna be able to catch her, but I'll give her outro so y'all can find her as well. But ladies, just your last thoughts. Is there anything that we didn't address tonight? And of course, what's your expectations for the game? Anything that you want to add, and then just let everybody know how to find you and everything. We can start with Ms. Pam because I know you was having a little internet issues.
Stream is doing me dirty today.
Whatever it's doing tonight, y'all. So y'all bear with us. So your last minute thoughts as well as expectations for the game, Sunday night game. We on the big screen, y'all. So we gotta come doing what we need to damn do, please.
Yes. My expectation is they're gonna need to watch the films on that Viking and Chicago game. They need to watch their film to see what they're doing wrong. Zach Robinson need to go in the Kyle Shanahan book of knowledge and get some kind of thing to make him not be so predictable. But Nku need to try to get back to his old form. That's pretty much it. Pennett's doing good. Kyle Pitts is doing good. I think you need to throw more to Kyle Pitts. Now, if Mooney is in the game, that's a game changer because that field gonna be stretched a mile long, and other receivers gonna eat if Mooney is in that game. For the defense, stop playing so doggone conservative. Do your job. Go after, put pass rush that quarterback so he can make mistakes. Special team, y'all, the kicker gotta make sure y'all pin them down in the negative, so you give my offense and defense a chance to win the game. And you can find me here on this social platform. I'm on both Facebook and Twitter, and I'm at all the Falcons games.
Yes, she is. And party bus.
Home game at all the home game. So my next road game is probably New England and Berlin trip. So my month of November gonna be all full with me traveling to see my Falcons.
Okay, I love to see it, Miss Pam. Y'all go follow Auntie Pam everywhere you can find her. Great takes there, Miss Christy.
Shout out to all the content creators who shouts us out. Every time Miss Pam and I show up, and shout out to the chat family. I'm seeing a lot of our chat family is rising up and showing up on other platforms, and they're giving their takes. But that's our chat family. So when they say cuz or whatever, they shouts us out too, and I really do appreciate all the content creators from Mad Mike to Scott Kennedy to Coach Unchained and the crew. It was all weekend and all day yesterday. People knew who we were. Miss Pam will tell you when we show up. Even Maggie T, when we show up, that's the first thing I'm on type is Ladybirds or AFN or
in dealing.
Yeah.
To see Dub and Ladarius Brown is actually a sports writer for a lot of women's sports. They did us a shout out this week. So thanks to everybody that helps, that makes our platform so much fun, and for recognizing a lot of work. Thank you, Maggie T, man, for holding us down while you're holding the family down. So for giving us this platform. And I want to talk about just thanks to all the ladies that show up for us. We really appreciate you. One day we hope to have I want to see us have a ladies' night where all the ladies.
We should do something like that.
Yes. Even if you don't show your face, just say something. Just say something, and because that's how I got here.
Yeah,
fooling around with Miss Pam and Ms Maggie. And so I will coming from Mississippi, like I got these shots because I have a Cowboys fan to the north of me, Pittsburgh Steelers on this side, and 2 Saints fans. Hey, I have to leave my house fighting. So just shout out to anybody in Mississippi that's a dirty bird. We're out here as well. And for anybody that travels to these games, I'm coming to Atlanta during the Dolphins Atlanta game. So I'll be
putting them out.
Yeah, I'll be in the house. I want to go to I want to go see Stina B perform. So
that'll be good
on a Friday. So I'm gonna try to find out if she's performing, or she gonna have to tell me a joke or something. She gonna have to say something.
Yeah, Dolphins game. Okay. I think a lot of us are going to that Dolphins game, so we should.
So I'll be at that game for sure.
Okay, and thank you, Francis Hunt. Shout out to the ladies is in the chat.
Thank you, Francis.
Love you. Miss Witt, go ahead. Your last thoughts, expectations of next game, and then how can they find you?
Expectations is for us to make adjustments. It's game 1. A lot of people bringing up that we lost to Tampa Bay, our first game at home.
Technically, we gave them the game, but
we gave it away.
We gave this game away. I expect to make adjustments. I know everybody got their pitchforks and torches out and stuff like that. Now, if this is down the line, I'll be right with you. But it is game 1, and it's just that we going into enemy territory. With the Vikings, they allow the skulls and all that stuff like that. Got to be prepared. If Mike is doing what he's doing, for him to be jumping like Superman at the line and all the extra stuff like that, we got to be able to back our QB1 up.
Right.
They got to stop that conservative play calling. They need to figure out if they about to be all out, give all or nothing, because this in between, this murky water, this lukewarm stuff ain't going to work. It's really not.
Doesn't win games.
Yeah, we got to win the games. It's 1 loss in the corner. I don't like that it was a conference game, but we knew some losses was going to be there. However, I'm looking forward to the next game. It's Sunday night, so all eyes are going to be on us in Minnesota, and we just got to put up and basically show the media like to shut the fuck up. And until we get the shit on the road, I mean, we got to do what we got to do. And cool, I don't even know. You need to light a candle on the corner, call whatever religion, whatever you need to do, or tell somebody.
You need to burn some sage,
whoever stole your shoe or whatever the hell going on. Please get him his cleats back. But if you can't get together,
I already said that.
It's gonna be time to roll
Ellie
on.
Catlin said it like I said it earlier in the show. She said it. He's in his head a little too much.
Yeah, he really is, and you could tell with him being challenged this year. I don't know if that shook him, because he laid down after he missed that kick. He was actually down on the field, but before he ran away from media when he got in the locker room. But y'all know y'all can find me on IG, find me on Facebook, regular stuff like that. Been doing school. Shout out to my homie Mike, he turns 39 tomorrow, so happy birthday to my Virgo friend. Also, shout out to all the autism moms out there. Shout out to Maggie, who keeps us up on the platform all the time. Shout out to all the parents, so for our little dirty babies we have out there, our little dirty bird babies. But again, I hope all y'all be safe, be blessed. My granddaddy tell me all the time it's just football, but I told him, Dad, I can't help it. Granddad, I can't help it. I love this goddamn team. And it's your girl Whitney J from the A, ready to slay. And we gonna slay some Vikings, hopefully this weekend.
All right. I love that. I love that all the ladies in the house. And shout out to Miss Stina B in the chat. Sunday Night Football. Let's go. Shout out to her. Y'all find her on all social media. It's Stina B. On all platforms: TikTok, X, Twitter. That's the same thing, ain't it? You know it. You know what I mean. Instagram, Facebook, all the above. Follow her. She does have a show on the 21st upcoming of this month, as well as I'm pretty sure, and that's every third Sunday or Saturday, every third Saturday of the month. Let me get that right. I'm gonna let you put it in the chat. And then Miss Christy, we're gonna find out when she's gonna be, because she also do other shows too.
She said the 20th.
20. Okay. 20th. Thank you. 20th. Okay. Thank you. I was close. So we'll find out when you're in town what she got going on, or if not, we can just have her do some comedic things for us at the table while we have a couple of drinks.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Back as well. So, get us a little laugh in there.
Yes.
Definitely. And I'll get the advertisement for that in a moment and post it everywhere. But speaking of advertisement, I am bringing back my $20 a week promo special. If you guys want to start getting your business in pro mode, please hit me up. Also have openings for my Candid Room where you can actually come and talk about your business and have a conversation with me. Next week episode is about ghosting. People that ghost people when it comes to this dating, friendships. You just disappear for some freaking reason. Why do you do it? Why do you do these things? Just a man and a woman about it and say, hey, I'm not interested in you no more. I'm going to go on by my business. But no, completely cut it off. That's what we're going to talk about next week. So I do need a special guest on that show to join me on Mondays at 7 p.m. Eastern. But other than that,
this Tom Brady fan.
Shout out to Buck Skull. He was a trooper. He came back. Shout out to you. Yes. I know we're on the time frame, but we would have had you on. But of course, we got to get on off of here. We appreciate you just showing your face again. You're a trooper there. Tom Brady. You know what, dude?
That's what I said.
This y'all Super Bowl. Go ahead and love it up. We'll be back for y'all. We'll be winning that division. Just to say.
Remember, we swept y'all last year. We'll just split with y'all this year. Absolutely. That's just how it works in the South.
Absolutely. And we are the record on a Thursday night game. Remember that. We lead in the season series for Thursday night game.
See, you're the reason why I'm a big believer in that, Maggie T. You just ghosted 3. We're gonna talk about that Monday because I'm sick of y'all ghosting. I got ghosted last year. Just completely just off the face of the earth. I don't know you no more. But on that note, thank you for tuning in to the Lady Birds. Y'all continue to share this link out. Subscribe. We're also on audio on all social media platforms: Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Pods, or whatever it's called. I don't know. Google something. But all the streaming platforms for audio, if you want to just hear us on the road, on the way to work, what have you, and you didn't catch tonight's episode, you can actually listen to us on audio as well. Please leave some feedback on the Atlanta Falcons Nation show. Head on over to Ty Kale's show following us as well, and continue to donate to the Cash App Atlanta $Atlanta Falcons Nation. This is for the Educators Fund as well as our GoFundMe. You can find that link in the description. But on that note, people, I love you. Thanks, everybody. I'm going to say this personally. I really, 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 truly want to thank my ladies. Just being big advocates for our show. I can't go anywhere anymore without people saying some great things about us, including Drama's publicist. She said, I looked you up before I even gave you an opportunity to, have Drama come perform. And she said, y'all doing your thing. She said, I had to come and look and make sure that, things were legit and everything. I said, yes, look, we're real, we're raw, we're unfiltered, but we're going, we going to give it to you like you're supposed to get it, as far as being the voice of the fan. So I did like a AI Google search for us, and it was just like, it shouted us out, definitely. So y'all do that one day. Just type in Atlanta Falcons Nation or Ladybirds of AFN and see what pops up. And we're represented very well with these ladies on this panel and more. As you saw, Asia, Kiera, I just thought she hasn't been on the show today. Maybe she was having some issues, but she is coming back. So you'll have a couple more faces. Thank you, everybody. But good night. Great episode. Thank you, Southside Ricky. Thank you, Boutler, or whatever. Call me James Patrick. I'm the master of ghosting. See,
that's funny. That's funny.
Wait till y'all on my show. It's
not the master of ghosting.
KANDID. Candid Room on Monday, and I want to hear all about y'all ghosting because I'm sick of y'all. Okay, because you be hurting people's feelings.
I got 2 million,
and they'll be like, "Oh, this going so well. Oh, we're going out every now and then." It's next thing you know, I don't hear from you. Yeah, we're gonna talk about that on Monday. Okay, all right. Good night, people. Bye, Miss.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Ty Kale after this, following our show. Let's do it.
Go ahead.